Hey everybody, Jamie here, Divinely Canadian Tarot. I'm here to do a reading for you guys, and this one is for the sign of Pisces. And as usual, Pisces messages may or may not resonate during this reading, okay? Keep the ones that resonate. Leave the messages that don't resonate, okay? Otherwise it gets real confusing. And cards, when they come in the reverse upside down, I read intuitively, providing you the messages from spirit guides, alright? Are you kidding me? You get the eagle as well. Scorpio got the eagle. Mastery. And eagles do have to make a choice when they hit the age of 40. Are they going to go through a rebirth or death? They need to make a choice. So it's like the Two of Swords kind of energy, right? Where you need to make a decision. Are you going to die, or are you going to fly to that mountain, peck your own beak out, wait for that new beak to grow in and rip out your claws, peck out all your feathers, and then the claws grow out brand new, and so do the feathers. It's a complete rebirth for the eagle. And when I heard that story, I was so inspired, and I thought, you know what, every time the eagle comes out, that is exactly the story that goes through my mind, okay? So the eagle is mastery. You were on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. Wow. Pisces, look at that. Isn't this inspiring? Woo. Okay. Now let's see what we've got for messages from our angels for you guys, Pisces. Messages from our angels for Pisces. Spirit guides, what messages do you have for Pisces? What do they need to hear? Okay, well, we've got Grace and Antoinette. To help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. Okay, don't chop their head off. Some good advice, isn't it? And then we've got Merlina. You are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making this decision. And then we've got Oceana. Take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. So there are your angel messages. Now we're going to see dream guidance, love messages. Roll the dice and get right into your reading, Pisces. Okay, what do we have for Pisces as energies? Please, spirit guides, what do we have? Okay. Well, that was quick. Okay. So we've got, we need more time to understand each other. I miss you so much. You are too good to be true. You're like, I know. I am stuck. My finance is a mess. So you could be dealing with somebody who's got difficulties with their finances. Okay, or it could be yourself. Okay, now let's get into your reading, Pisces. These letters have every letter, these dice have every letter of the alphabet on them, including 4 wild. So I'm going to keep rolling until I end up with 5 different letters. Could end up confirming your person's first name. I don't know what the hell's going on with me. Your person's first name or last name, their initials, your initials. Really, whatever helps you identify who you're dealing with. I think I've said that too many times. What do you think? We've got T. T for terrific. F for fabulous. It's twin flame. TF. Just saying. V. M for marvelous. Okay. And last but not least, we have B, baby. Baby. So, yeah, so we've got B, M, V, F, and T. Let's get into your reading. Okay, Pisces, let's see what we have for you. Remember, vice versa could happen. I could speak of you here, but you feel like your person is here and you're on this side. That works just fine. Let's call it vice versa. And this could have already happened, be happening right now, or happen in your future, as this reading is timeless. And when you're seeing this is when you're meant to see this. Okay, Pisces? Let's see what we have for your energies. Pisces' energies. Wow, 8 of Cups. Trying to let go of whatever emotional baggage you have been holding on to for too long. Okay, you've had some emotional trauma and you're having a hard time letting it go. Okay, stop talking about it. Stop dealing with it. It's time to let it go. King of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who's in a position of power authority. They could run a business, be in a position of power authority. They could be a police officer, Army, Navy, Marines, somebody who has a high position, somebody who's very intelligent, okay? And I feel like this person's telling you, let it go. The Chariot, Cancer energy. You need to make a better choice. Move your life in a new direction. That situation does not deserve any more attention than what it's receiving. Wow. Well, Queen of Spheres, which is the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Even if you don't have Earth in your chart, this is to tell me that you're a very grounded person. If you were to end up, alone, you would be able to handle your life on your own. You're very independent. You're very grounded. You know what it is you want, need, and you're capable of doing this all on your own. You don't need somebody to, hold your hand, right? And we've got, wow. The Knight of Wands. This is dealing with a very selfish energy, okay? In and out energy. Somebody who, you only hear from when they want something, not when you need them, not when you reach out to them, then they don't get back to you. But when they want something, oh, they're there. Hello. I'll take one. You're like, yeah, sure you will. So, Pisces, let's see what we've got here for the 8 of Cups. I don't know if this is like a family member, somebody you love, somebody really close to you, and this is why you're having such a hard time with this, with that 8 of Cups. That's holding on to a lot of emotional baggage that you're having a hard time releasing from your energies. Look, the Magician. Look, there's magic in the air. You can manifest everything you need to be successful. So, you want more in your life? Let go. Let go of like all the anger, the resentment, the hurt. Forgive. They don't need to hear about it. Forgiving is for you to allow yourself to detach yourself from that, and be able to let go. The 8 of Cups, yeah, you feel really hurt. The 3 of Airs, the 3 of Swords, okay? It's a sadness, a part of life. You don't have to endure it alone, and you probably need a lot of time to heal. Take it, okay? But once you work your way through these emotions, you'll be stronger than ever before. And that's when the Magician energy kicks in, right? Because you can create whatever it is you want. You got free will. And look at that, the Ace of Water. Creating some sort of new beginning. Are you doing something in your life that you are really excited about? Because it's saying this could be the beginning of a new emotional experience, okay? Such as romantic love or the rebirth of your current relationship, woo! Fireworks between you and your significant other, and or the awakening of spiritual gifts or insights, realizing, oh my goodness, you've got some sort of new beginning that is going to bring a lot of joy and happiness into your life for sure with the Ace of Cups. So let's continue clarifying this here. The King of Swords. Who is this King of Swords? Spirit guides, why is the King of Swords here? Not a fire, not a fire. You could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but I tell you, this person is somebody who's very selfish. Okay, I can't emphasize on it enough because it's here twice, okay, the Knight of Fire. This is somebody who is very self-centered, very confident, about themselves. They certainly don't lack confidence. But I feel like this is somebody who you need to keep an eye on. OMG. So, King of Air again. So you got the King of Swords here and King of Swords here. Like I said, it could be a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini. But this person's very intelligent. Unemotional, too, It's like you wondered if does this person have a heart? Because their behavior says otherwise. It always feels like somebody's watching me. Oh, this person watches your social media, checks out what it is you're up to, perhaps asks friends and family about what it is you're up to, what you've been doing. Okay, I feel because you're not giving this person any attention, any time, any energy. You're like, yeah, not worth my time anymore. The Chariot. You've decided to move your life in a new direction. You could have even physically moved just so that you could find peace, balance, quiet in your life, Even retirement for some of you is kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, 4 of Water. But you've just got this heavy energy of disappointment. You're super disappointed. And I feel like this distracts you. And this could be preventing you from seeing opportunities coming your way. If you don't let it, if you let it distract you, you could be missing out. Look, 5 of Earth. You're afraid. You're afraid of poverty, losing everything. Or you're afraid of losing a connection completely because you're like, okay, well, I'm really disappointed. I'm really sad. Like, can I get past this? Can I get over this? And I feel like you're constantly focusing on the negative aspect of what transpired. And you're really holding on to that really tight. Because I've got the Queen of Air here, which is the Queen of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This is an energy that's very dominant and very intense and very intelligent, and thinks with your mind and not so much your emotions. And I feel like that's you. You're kind of putting your foot down in a situation where you're not allowing this person who's just coming in when it is they want something and not when you want something or need something. You reach out to them. It's like crickets. And then they reach out to you. They expect an answer right away. And you're like, right? Queen of Spheres, because you're independent, grounded, successful, and you don't need anybody. You don't need anybody, and you know it. Look at that, 10 of Water, because I feel like you have everything you need to be fulfilled, happy, complete in your life. And they don't realize that. They don't realize that, if they want something, they need to be a little bit more, warm, kind, gentle, different approach, Nine of Air. I feel like you don't like being like this, Pisces. Of course you don't. You're a very emotional sign, You're somebody who carries a lot of love and emotion. Sometimes you got a hard time expressing it, and that's okay. I feel like you show your love very intensely, but I feel like this person feels very neglected. I don't know what this is, guys. This reading is very... I feel like it's almost like somebody's personal reading. The moon, that's you, Pisces energy. You know, it's important to trust your intuition, even if you're not sure where it's going to take you or what's happening, because everything will be revealed, okay, in necessary time. So stop stressing. Stop stressing, because I feel like you're on the right path. You're going in the right direction, but I feel like this person's still hanging around, watching you, keeping an eye on you, wondering if they can come and take a little bit more sometime, you know? You're like, yeah, right. Okay, I feel like this person is going to come around again. Look at that unity. I feel like perhaps you are somebody that they admire a lot and they go to for advice, and they really like your advice because, you know, you have a lot of great advice to give, but they seem to constantly make the wrong choice regardless of the advice that you're giving them. Wow, lovers in a dangerous time. This is somebody you care a lot about. Could be, like I said, a lover, someone you love a lot. Like it could be a friend, a family member, somebody who has really lost a lot of direction, and you feel like they're using you, but they don't realize that you're feeling that way. They don't even see what it is that their actions are doing and what they're creating. Ten of Fire, Ten of Wands. You're just like, you want to tell them. You're like, this is weighing so heavy on me, and I don't feel like I can carry this any longer, and I feel like I really need to do something about this. So I feel like you've decided you're not carrying this burden any longer, and you want to be there for this person, but it is exhausting for you. It is weighing you down. It is seriously like draining you mentally, physically, emotionally. And you've realized that, you know what? I feel like some of you guys just cannot forgive what this person has done. Like take constantly. And you feel like you've never received a darn freaking thing from this person. Okay, let's clarify what's going on the other side for their energies. Pisces person's energies, please, spirit guides. Pisces person's energies, please, spirit guides. Help me clarify what is going on with Pisces person's energies. Isn't that gorgeous? It's meant to come out, it will. You know how many times I've said that and then it comes out of the 5 cards? Just saying. King of Air. Well. I'm just feeling you are dealing with a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini, an air sign. Somebody who just feels like they dominate everything. This person is very, very dominant, respected, very intelligent. 7 of Earth, and they have been really looking at their life lately, trying to make choices, decisions based on where it is they're going in their life, perhaps with every aspect of their life. What direction am I going in? Look at this, the Knight of Fire. They're very confident, passionate, adventurous. Like this person is somebody who just likes to take what they want along the way. Oh, that's free. Let me take 5. You know, not, and when it says, you know, they're free, take 1. Oh, I'll take 5, you know. OMG, transformation. I've got the downward. Look at that. Realization, life change, liberation. 9 of Air. I feel like you kind of really put this person in their place. They're having sleepless nights, stress, anxiety, worry. Like, this really knocked them off their high horse. Let's see that King of Air. Why is the King of Air here, spirit guides? Strongly get Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy here. This person's used to being respected, being put on a pedestal, you know. they're in a position of authority. They like to be the one in charge, manager, somebody who runs a, a department or a business or whatever. They like to be in charge. Let's just put it that way. Six of Wands, victory. I feel like they're very successful at their job. Okay, and they're very recognized. They do really well at their job, and we got ego. And this is the devil, Capricorn energy. This person does what they want, how they want. They'll break the rules if they need to. Six of Swords. They have dealt with a lot of challenging situations in their life. A lot of them. And I feel like that's why they've been making big decisions. Trying to figure out what direction they want to go in. Where they want to invest their time, their energy, their money. And they're trying to really let go of a lot of heavy energies that are really blocking them from being able to move forward. Awakening. This is the Hangman. Finally waking up and realizing, this is what I need to do. Your life's at a temporary pause. You're not really doing anything. You're trying to figure out, where it is, where you're going, and the Seven of Earth and the Hangman together both work very well in explaining that. But look at that, going after your dreams. Wishes come true. Your dreams become a reality. A magical time of life, a good fortune, faith in the universe that all will be well. Sounds good, doesn't it? Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. Oh my gosh, more success. Are you kidding me? A great time for joy and success. Brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities. Plans that work out perfectly. Gratitude to the divine. OMG. Okay, why is the Knight of Fire here, Spirit guys? Why is the Knight of Fire here? This person is like, I feel like a little overly confident. Eight of Cups, but I feel like it's a facade. I feel like they're trying to cover up, band-aid how they feel, and they're doing that to, just try and feel better about another problem that they have in their life, and that they need to move past this problem and move on and make the changes that they need to make. And this could be like a big life change that they need to make because they're realizing their behavior is toxic. And they want to break the chains of this toxicity that they're dealing with. Because you see here, the devil, the chains are being broken. OMG. Could be a Capricorn you're dealing with. We've got the ego, Capricorn energy, and now the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. They're finally ready to settle down, but their reputation does not give that kind of an energy. Kind of gives the opposite of that. Alright, so let's see what we have here. Clarify the... oh, wow. What didn't kill them made them stronger. They're realizing that, they need to grow up. They need to move forward in their life and let go of and perhaps get some help, get some therapy for the emotional baggage that it is that they are carrying. And this could be the realization that they needed and the life change and liberation that is going to be created for them with this transformation. Let's clarify that Tower moment. Clarify the Tower, Spirit guides. Why is the Tower here? Well, Four of Wands. 11-11. Celebrate. I feel like this person's going to celebrate this life change. Look at that. They're letting go. Letting go of challenging times. The end of a situation that brings relief or sadness or both. The opportunity for new happiness. A weight off your shoulders. The end of an addiction. And I'm feeling like that was what was going on here with the ego, with the devil. They needed to let that go, and look at that. They're taking that leap of faith, a dreamer, nothing but a dreamer. A new start, trust yourself, push aside your fears, and take the leap of faith, baby. Well, wow. The ending, new beginning. I can't make it up, man. Came out in that order, you saw it. 9 of Swords, negativity, worry, sleepless nights. Yeah, that's been them. They are still watching you. Watching you, watching you. I feel like they have regrets of how they treated you, right? And I feel like that's why that came out. We need more time to understand each other. Doesn't that make more sense now? And I miss you so much. You're too good to be true. I'm stuck. My finances is a mess. That could exactly be what's going on here, too. Perhaps that was too embarrassing for them to share. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, holding on tight to dear life, to everything that you got. And this is your time, your energy, your money. Perhaps they don't have that much of it, or they do have a lot of it, and they're not really wanting to share that with anyone, that they have a lot of it, because they don't want somebody to just want them for, you know, their big bankroll, you know. Balance. Sagittarius energy. They're looking for some balance, and I feel like that's why they're still watching you. And I feel like they're having sleepless nights, stress, and anxiety because they fuck things right up with you. Pardon my French. Okay. Let's see what's going on with both your energies. Now let's see the energies between the two of you guys, Pisces. Pisces and who they are dealing with, spirit guides. What are Pisces and who they're dealing with energies? What's going on? 5 of Pentacles, you abandoned me. You left me out in the cold. You treated me like I wasn't important. But here comes the sun. Do, 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 do. I'm ready now. You're like, really? You're ready now, eh? Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. Look who comes out again, the Queen of Swords. You're like, well, I've been clear all along about what it is that I want. What took you so long? Calm down, Pisces. Calm down. Just kidding. Oh, or not. I mean, you might need to be told to calm down. Look at that. 9 of Cups. If you allow this person in, this could be really good for you. You're like, yeah, but I'd be demeaning myself allowing this person to come back into my life. Well, is this love that I'm feeling? Is this the love that I've been searching for, maybe? Let's see. Let's have a peek. Oh, let's see what's going on with both your energies. I know some of you guys have been wondering how I lost all this weight and why I'm looking so good and so young and blah, blah, blah. Well, I'll tell you guys at the end of the video, which is coming up soon, about the Phix, the Phit, that I have taken to lose the 40 pounds. And now I'm on Eternify, and all these products are amazing. So stay tuned for the end of the video, and I will share with you how you can get your hands on it if you would like to, look good. I almost knocked my glasses off. Okay, 5 of Pentacles, Pisces. 5 of Pentacles. Why is the 5 of Pentacles here? Valet de bâton. They're like, I was young, I was immature. Le pendu, the hangman, but I've woken up since, and now I realize what I had. Is it too late? It's too late, maybe it's too late. Though we really did try to make it. Oh, le roi de denier, hein? They're ready for commitment now. You're like, what? They're like, I'm bringing the sun, I'm bringing happiness. You ready? You're like, I don't know, man. What the F? Where were you before with that? Well, I was not ready yet. Now I am. Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at that. Where were you before rejection? Mm-hmm. I feel like they're pedaling backwards trying to get you. Yeah, look. Look what I have to offer now. L'Os de Denier, the Ace of Pentacles. Look, the new beginning. They're offering you this new beginning. You gonna, put your pride aside and not be such a crusty crab and, take their offer? Or are you gonna be like, who knows? Le Sept de Denier, the Seven of Pentacles. They're looking at their life and they're making big decisions, and they've included you in their life decisions, which they never did before. And, Queen of Swords, you're just like, why didn't you mention this before? Well, I don't know. La Justice, Libra energy. They're ready for commitment now. Are you fucking kidding me? Here comes the sun. Do, 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 do. They're ready now. Are you? You're like, are you fucking kidding me? No, this is pretty much what's coming out, dear. Just saying. Okay, so where does this one go again? Over here. And then over here. OMG. Well. You waited forever for them to come in. And now here they are. And now you got to make a choice. The world is being offered to you. Are you going to take it? Or are you going to reject it? Look at that. Dreams coming true. You're going to put your pride aside and not be such a crusty crab, Pisces. Or, it depends on what's going on and how they come in, right? Every situation will be different. Well, it always feels like somebody's watching me. Yeah, they never, ever, ever released you from their energies. You've always been a part of them, and you always will be. You're a part of me, and I'm a part of you. And wherever we may travel. OMG, they know what they did. They know what they did. They're a freaking player. The neighborhood bicycle, everyone's taking a ride on. Yeah, you know that kind. OMG, but they decided they're going to start giving now instead of just taking. And I feel like you changed them. You made them a better person. And they just wanted to be a better person just because they wanted to be with you. And, yeah. You made them want to be a better person, and you didn't really have to do much of anything. It was just being you. Okay, Pisces, let's see what we have here for a soulmate card for you. So close your eyes. Whether you're in a relationship or not, focus on your soulmate. Simply breathe, relax, feel their presence. Feel your heart being filled with soft pink light. And when I read the energy to you, allow the words I read to resonate within your heart center. One would be nice, please. Thank you so much. Kept giving me two. I'm like, okay, dudes, divine dudes, let's get this right. Okay. OMG, this is why this happened, because you needed this one. A profound transformation is taking place in your life. Be yourself. You have much to offer the world by just being you. Your love has the power to transform all things, including your relationship and love life. Are you bloody kidding me? This is exactly what your freaking reading's been about. OMG, Pisces, your big, fat, beautiful heart is just ignites anyone that it gets close to. And the ones that it can't, well, they can't be helped. Okay, well, let's get you a healing oracle to wrap up your reading, Pisces. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Really helps support the channel. I really appreciate it. And subscribe to the channel. It's free, and that way you don't miss any uploads. And share the reading with anybody you feel could use these messages or these products. And I'm going to talk to you about them in just a moment after I'm done this reading, okay? So, Pisces, this healing oracle, spirit guides, what do you have? Vitality. I feel like you come back to life. Bring me back to life. Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. I feel like you're finally waking up. I am a being of light. I accept the divine energy in my body, and every one of my cells regenerates. This person comes back, and they really are ready. And you're just like, are you sure? Because you haven't been for a while. But I feel like they come back when they're good and ready. So, I mean, seriously, guys. This is like, the reading is like reading itself, okay? I just feel like there's big changes coming in your life, Pisces. And I know you've been through a lot, and I know this is very difficult. I feel like this person comes back. And just remember, a genuine apology is something that's extremely difficult for somebody to come to you with. So somebody is actually, you know, putting their pride on the line, coming in to sincerely apologize. That's something you need to take into consideration. Does not mean you need to bring this person back in your life, but you can let them know that you have forgiven them, but you can't bring them back into your life due to the fact that you have healed from this trauma that you have endured from this person, and you're not willing to go back and do this all over again for the possibility of reliving the same trauma. Some of you guys may be willing to relive it and hope that history doesn't repeat itself. But I feel like a lot of you guys are feeling like you are not willing to put yourself out on the line. You will let them know that forgiveness is there, but there's not going to be a rekindling of any connection at all. No relationship whatsoever, okay? An amicable or a loving or a sexual or whatever kind of relationship it is, it's done. So I feel like you make that part clear, but you let them know that they're forgiven and that you just don't want to put yourself anymore in a situation where you're going to have to deal with the same outcomes that you just keep living and dealing with over and over again. I don't know who needed to hear this, but that's what I've got, guys. So sure hope you enjoyed the reading. And just want to quickly tell you guys, like I said, about the Phix. It's a matured hops extract. This was discovered back in 1953, and it burns visceral fat. And that's what everybody was using it for. And then all of a sudden, they discovered it helps with your gut. It helps with your digestion. It helps with inflammation. It helps with blood sugar irregularities, menopause, thyroid issues, all sorts of body ailments. Doesn't work the same for everyone because it's all natural. So you got to understand that different things work differently for different bodies, different body chemistry. You know, everybody gets different reactions from different medications, different nutrients and vitamins and different things like that, right? So for me, this helped a lot. Like I burned, a lot of visceral fat, and I lost like 40 pounds, guys. If you can see it, like in my neck, I've never had this much definition in my life. Like my collarbone's peeking out. I got like, really definition in my neck. I'm like, what the hell is this? Well, this is the Phix that I bought on February the 28th is when I started this, and I started this on May the 24th, and this is a subcutaneous fat burner. You put this in your water bottle, shake it up, make sure it's cold, and drink it up, and it burns the subcutaneous fat, which is the fat below the skin. So you can burn fat from the inside out and the outside in. And that's how I did it. But I have to tell you guys, I love these products. Love, love, love them. But a friend of mine has asked me to try the Eternify. And it really felt like my body going through a lot of changes because I'm only taking 2 capsules of this twice a day. Okay, and this helps with a whole lot. I put all the ingredients, guys, on the post for my channel today. Otherwise, I'd be here all day if I was sharing the ingredients with you. But what I will tell you is what's on the bottle. Supports a healthy inflammatory response, supports brain health, immune support, metabolism, energy support, detoxification support. We need to detoxify a lot of things in our bodies. Wonderful. And promotes restful sleep. I thought I had restful sleep on the Phix. OMG, this is like almost like 10 times better. I'm just saying, if you're not sleeping, this may really help you. And then we've got healthy skin and tissue support and metabolic energy support, so weight loss. So for me, well, I feel like I've lost actually even more. I haven't weighed myself in the last few days, but I'm really feeling lighter, better, and younger looking. Like, seriously, like, I'm going to be 50 next year, and I still don't have wrinkles. Like, I don't have wrinkles on my chin, my eyes. Well, I'll tell you guys my secret. While my sisters were like basting themselves in the sun, roasting themselves, when we were teenagers on the deck, I was sitting in the shade watching TV. So I never put my body in the sun. I resisted the sun everywhere I went. I hated that feeling of my flesh cooking. I mean, I thought everybody felt like that, but apparently no. Some people like to just roast like a chicken in an oven out in the sun. So I never did any of that, and I feel like that's why I ended up without crow's feet. And I'm seriously, I turned 49. Well, it's going to be a month ago tomorrow, July 28th. Crazy. So there's my secret. Stop tanning. Don't cook your flesh. It doesn't need it. Okay, you want to look tan? Just spray some tan on you, okay? And get it professionally done because you don't want to have, like, white eyeballs and then, you know, a tan body. That would look really funny. Anyway, guys, if you're looking to get the Eternify, $139 USD for a bottle of this. If you click on subscribe and save, $119. If you end up buying 2 bottles and you sign up for subscribe and save, $218 for 2 bottles. That's $109 American each. So obviously buying 2 bottles is the best value. Guys, 60-day money-back guarantee. So you buy the 2 bottles, it's 60 days worth. If it doesn't work out, you message them, you tell them it's not working out. I have no idea if they'll ask for the bottles back or what they do, but you can terminate your subscription, terminate your order, and they will refund your money. So definitely worth trying it. This has been in the works for 12 years, guys. 12 years. What company do you know would offer you a 60-day money-back guarantee? Usually it's 7 days, 14 days, or 30, but they're offering 60 days. For me, that's a no-brainer, man. That means they're confident about their product. So for me, that equals quality. So guys, if you're interested in it, description box is down below, and the link is there for you to make your purchase. All you have to do is click on more, ... It should open up another page that says more, ... Click again. The links are there. And like I said, 60-day money-back guarantee. Like, why not try it? It's only in Canada and the US, opening soon in Mexico. So I apologize if you live in a country where this is not available. Hopefully it will be soon. They are opening up other countries. Like, they just launched, guys. Just launched. But look at the post, see all the magnificent ingredients. If you were to buy each one individually, it would cost you a fortune to be able to take all of those ingredients. So it's a very magical, beautiful opportunity, guys, to get all those natural ingredients that are very unique that would cost you a fortune if you were to buy a bottle of each. But this comes all in one. 2 capsules a day in the morning with your food, and you're done. No mixing, no determining times, no, trying to figure things out. I mean, 2 capsules in the morning through breakfast. And if you forget, just take it even when without food. It doesn't matter. It just works best with food with breakfast. So I would suggest doing that, but it's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. You can take it without food. Okay? So anyway, guys, if you have any questions, comment down below or send me an email, whatever it is that you prefer. Emailing is very private. I would not share anything with anyone. So you can tell me whatever you want, but just no X-rated emails, okay? I'm a married woman, happily married. Okay, going to be 30 years coming up very soon. September the 16th, I'll be married 30 years. Can't believe that. 30 years. We started dating July 1st of 1992, so we celebrated 33 years together. We have a 29-year-old and a 26-year-old. And our 26-year-old got leukemia, and our 29-year-old saved her life donating her bone marrow. So, yeah, we've got like a Sunday movie kind of life going on. It was a lot of trauma, but you know what, guys? You just keep on trucking. Stay positive. Positive energies help with healing. I'm a firm believer of that now, that my little girl is alive and thriving and doing so well. So always stay positive, guys. Half glass full, not half empty. If you're a cat, it's off the table. I get that. I saw the joke today. I was like, that's precious. So anyway, this is probably one of the longest videos I've done. I apologize. I know it's late too. So have a great morning, night, evening, afternoon, wherever you guys are in this world. Pisces, I love you. And take care of yourselves and everyone you love. Bye.